last week I promised Aisha, my Aisha, that I was composing a song for her. Aisha, here is a song. So sweet, so beautiful, every day like a queen on her throne. Don't nobody knows how she feels. Aisha lady one day to be real. She moves like a breeze. I swear I can't get her out of my dreams. To have her shining right here by my side, I'd sacrifice all the tears in my eyes. Aisha, Aisha passing me by. Oh, Aisha, Aisha, my. Aisha, Aisha, smile for now. Aisha, Aisha in my life.
Obi Egbuna Jr., Sahara TV. Without further ado, the one, the only, Dr. Njakịrị Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. Sorry, excuse me, I forgot. I just came out from surgery. Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York!
Yes. New York City is so great that we are no longer in the business of killing unarmed black men. No more. We've done that. We've been there. We've done that. Remember that African immigrant from Guinea named Adeola? You remember him? New York NYPD officers shot him 41 times. Yes, it happened here, right here in the city. Yes. And then Usman Zango, another immigrant from Guinea, was killed right in his repair shop in the city here. Yeah, and then we have Sean Bell, who was shot 50 times on the eve of his wedding. Yeah. There are others, like 16-year-old Kamani Gray, 27-year-old Tamon Robinson, 16-year-old Ramal Graham, and many others. Now our officers, they use their bare hands. Since NYPD officers use their hands to kill 43-year-old father of 6, Eric Gardner, we have handed the job of killing unarmed black men over to small towns like Los Angeles and Ferguson. Yeah, I know. Most of you may not know. It's that small town somewhere in Missouri that is formerly known as Ferguson. Yes. That's the new name. I'm sure you've been following the coverage of the killing of 18-year-old Michael Brown in Ferguson. The small town in Middle America has been turned into a war zone. Police officers brought out their heavy weapons to deal with black insurgents called Boko Haram. Over here, they call them Boko. Yeah. Here is one of the officers in action. Watch.
My hands are up. Hands up. Guns raised and pointed. Raised and pointed at civilians. Hands up. I will fucking kill you. Get back. Hands up. Get back. You're gonna kill him. He's trying to kill me. Get back. What's your name, sir? Your name's Go Fuck Yourself, all right? Go fuck yourself.
Yes. It is that tense. Looking at that kind of weapons American police forces are using today, you kind of feel like Martin Luther King and the civil rights activists of the 60s, that they were lucky they did their thing in 50 years ago. Oh yeah, because then they had to contend with just battling police dogs and water cannons. Yeah, well, I know. Today, the American police confront protesters with armored tanks and surface-to-surface missiles. Oh yeah, it's not a joke. Now, remembering those horrible civil rights movement days of Martin Luther King does not mean that you should regard them as the good old days. But that was what CNN news anchor did the other day. She suggested that police in Ferguson should have used water cannons instead of stun grenade and tear gas. Oh, wow. Watch her.
Why the use of tear gas, stun grenades? Why not perhaps use water cannon? At least it's not going to have the same sort of effect, or maybe something that targets this small group.
Oh my God.
I know. Did you see that black guy sitting beside her? He could not believe his ears. If he wasn't on TV, he would have screamed like, "Stop!" But these incidents, police killing black people unarmed, should not be happening in America, God's own country, the shining city on the hill, mankind's last beacon of hope. No, it should not. In every of these cases, the problem could have been resolved if only black people, black men, they learn to follow the guidance of their heroes. Like this one.
Which one?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Here is Fresh Prince. His reaction when the police pulled the car he was riding in with his cousin Carlton. Watch.
Get out of the car, Carlton.
What?
He's going to tell us to get out of the car.
You watch too much TV, Will.
Get out of the car.
Officer, honestly, I don't see the need to...
Hey, get out of the car now.
Yes. That's it. You just make it easy for you and the police officer. There is no need to reinvent the wheels. No. If that doesn't do it for you, watch this instructional video by Chris Rock. Watch.
When an officer approaches your car, be polite.
Is there a problem, officer?
And stay in your car with your hands on the wheel.
What the fuck you want, motherfucker?
Unless you want your ass kicked.
Yes. Did you see that? Yeah. Chris Rock summarized the whole thing this way. How to stay safe when you're dealing with the police. Watch.
Now let's review. Obey the law. Use common sense. Stop immediately. Turn that shit off. Be polite. Shut the fuck up. Get a white friend. And last but not least, don't ride with a mad woman. If you follow these simple pointers, you probably won't get your ass kicked by the police.
If all black men follow this advice, these killings won't happen again. Your relationship with police will be very smooth. Nothing. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a feed from New York. They said something happening in New York City. Oh, right here on Times Square. Okay, let's watch. We're going live. Let's watch.
Stop, Araña, stop. Filme.
Record it. I got it.
Filme.
Buddy, chill.
Hey.
Oh, bitch! I'm fucking resisting! Turn the fuck around! Turn around!
Wow. It's not easy to be black in America. Black men. No, it's not easy. Especially if you're tall. The police, no, it's a terrible thing. Anyway, while black men in America are fighting to stay alive, our favorite Pope, Pope Francis, has announced that he has only 2 to 3 years before he returns to his Mecca.
Hey, what?
I know, very sad. It's very sad to me because I like this Pope. Now, that is the problem with having a direct line with God. You understand? He tells you things, even those ones you do not want to hear. But you have to give it up to the Pope, you know. He got the news and he let the world know. Now, why is it that our own general overseers like Bishop David Oyedepo, Prophet T.B. Joshua, and Guru Maharaji, why haven't they announced when they are returning back to their Mecca?
I bet. Say it again.
I'm sure that they too have gotten the memo from God. No, I'm pretty sure they have the direct line with God. They do now. They tell us when God tells them this disaster is going to happen. So God must have told them about when they are going to be recalled. Exactly. Why haven't they mentioned it to us? Or are they afraid of letting the world know? What are they afraid of? Unlike the Pope, they have made plans. They have their sons and daughters in positions that will take over the church when the time comes. So why are they afraid? Now, to understand the unwritten succession plan of these churches, this is how it works. Check out who is heading the church at the branches that you have a lot of money. So if you go to Abuja, Lagos, New York, London, that is where you find the general overseer's sons, his brothers, sisters, and wives. Did I say wives? No, I mean wife. I mean wife. You may say wives if you are talking about Pastor Chris Oyakinlome. Or the former pop star, the one that now plays a pastor, Chris Okotie. Yeah. Now, since the Pope announced that his time is limited, he has been extending his world tour, expanding it to cover many places. He plans to come to America very soon. And then he will go to London, which is very unfair. If the Pope can go to London, why can't our own Bishop David Oyedepo go to London? Why? I'm sure it's because Oyedepo is a black man. All those white people, they don't like a black man who drives a flashy car. It's even worse when you have a flashy airplane. Anyway, take heart, Bishop Oyedepo, take heart. As soon as our brother, the Labour member of Congress, do you guys know him, Mr. Chuka Omuna? As soon as he becomes the first black prime minister of Britain, Oyedepo can come back to London. Yeah. Look at it the positive way. The money he has now in the bank will have multiplied many folds. So Oyedepo, relax. There will be time for you to return back to London. Now, before I continue, people say to me, you don't give us good news. You don't give us good news. I have a good news, very good news for you guys. Yes. This is especially for all of you who think I'm only bringing you bad news. Nigeria's Super Falconets yesterday defeated South Korea 6-2. Yes! They've made it to the finals of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Yes! Going on in Canada, yeah. It's unfortunate the news got to me today. It happened yesterday. But anyway, and tomorrow, they will be playing Germany for the finals. Yes, that is if the German players will show up. Oh yeah. If we go by the way Germany is treating a Nigerian woman suspected of bringing Ebola to their country, I think the German players may stay away tomorrow. Exactly. For so long, being a black person in Germany is like having Ebola. Now you add a carrier of Ebola virus. It's double wahala. I understand that since the woman entered the country, Germany has forced over 600 people into quarantine. Locked them up. Wow. Yeah. By the way, what is the latest on Ebola virus in Nigeria? What is going on? I understand that we have people who have survived. Yes, good 5 people survived, and also without, what did they treat them with? No, they didn't use that. Yeah, 5 survived, and we have new cases. We have abandoned the nano pesticide thing as a treatment option. Now, I've always said that there is nothing wrong with treating Ebola with pesticide. Pesticide kills anything you want it to kill. The only problem is that it will kill the other things you didn't want it to kill. That's the only problem. No, that's it. Now, I'm happy that the hysteria over Ebola is fading. Thanks to damn Patience Jonathan, the wife of our dear leader. Yeah. We now know how to greet people without contracting Ebola. Watch her. Yes. Also, this quarantine system is working very well in Nigeria. After all, we have not had Nigerians breaking into these centers to steal blood-stained beddings and mattresses, as we saw in Liberia. Nigerians are not doing it. Yeah. So everything is going to be well. I don't say this very often, but I think we should thank President Jonathan's Ebola fighting team. Yes. We should thank them. A member of that committee, Mr. Maurice Iwu, I had some call him professor. Okay. Mr. Maurice Iwu recently spoke to Channels TV on his misunderstood kola nut treatment option. Yeah, and also he talked about his work on Ebola. Watch.
We are not helpless, or as helpless as people are making it look like. let all these foreigners come and help us. Please come and help us before we die. We have very able scientists looking up in the future. We have able doctors who are treating our patients. We have a system that seems to be working. The containment is really fantastic.
Wow. Yes. He said it. He said we're not hopeless. We have able scientists looking up in the future, and that the containment is really fantastic.
Government magic.
You see, there is nothing to worry. I've been saying this. There is nothing to worry about. I know most of you remember the man as INEC chairman who wrote results of elections in his bedroom. Yeah? But before he became INEC chairman, he was a respectable scientist of the Isaac Newton's caliber. That is the caliber. He wasn't a low scientist. In fact, he was a hunter. He hunted for diseases to cure. I'm not making it up. Watch him say so.
And we're also interested in, as if you like, you can call it a disease hunting.
Yes, he said it. He said we are interested in disease hunting. That was his job before he became INEC chairman. He did not only hunt Ebola, he was able to arrest Ebola virus. Listen to him say that.
We are lucky that a compound from Garcinia cola, which is bitter cola, was able, called colaviron, that's the name I gave it at the time, was able to arrest the replication of the Ebola virus.
And he used bitter cola to arrest the virus. The problem is that because the man is a black man, you all are not celebrating him. If Iwu were to be an American, this is what would have been happening. Okay, let Iwu tell you. Listen.
If this treatment that we were mentioning that happened, that 4 people got survived, it would have been celebrated if it had been America, where they would have been going around preaching and talking to people how to manage Ebola cases, giving seminars, giving WhatsApp text messages.
Yes, Americans will have been celebrating it, giving him WhatsApp text messages. Giving what you see. Did you see how the man moved his fingers? Yeah. I didn't know that herbalists also use WhatsApp text messages to communicate. I didn't know. No. Now, for those of you who still worried about Ebola, Iwu has these comforting words for you. Watch.
So we are still focused on going to the frontiers of science.
He said, we are still focusing on going to the frontiers of science. They are going to the front. Do you understand? To the edge of science. Oh my goodness. There may be comforting news coming on Ebola front, but nothing like that is happening at the political front. Politics is messed up in Nigeria. Two-Face, talk to them.
All these politicians, I don't want to involve anybody. Make una behave una self. All these politicians, you see, say we there, we be Nigerians, all of us correct, and we dey make Nigeria tight. Man, I no go spoil this Nigeria. We dey make tight for us. When they misbehave, man, I behave una self. All the politicians, man, I behave una self.
Yes. Did you hear that the former EFCC chairman, Nuhu Ribado, the man who called PDP a den of thieves, has joined the PDP?
It's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a lie.
He once said that he will not do so even if the Satan joins APC.
No, that's El Rufai.
Who said it? El Rufai? I'm mixing them up. Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. One of them, maybe the Satan went into APC. I don't know. I mean, all I know is that he has joined the PDP. Now, he wants to be the governor of Adamawa State. And in a recent statement announcing his defection, Ribadu said this about President Jonathan. He said, Mr. Jonathan has done well for Nigeria. Huh. Yes. I'm like, Malam, please, can you pass me that thing you've been smoking? I want some of it. I really want to see what they are saying. Good luck. We wish you luck. And when you win, we hope you come on Dr. Damage's show. Now, this is only in America's story. Okay. A man wanted to get out of a wedding he already scheduled. Guess what he did? He faked his own death. Oh. Yes. That should tell you tell you how strong this marriage chain is. Even before the padlock lands on a man, he knew that the only death can save him from that. This is a segment we called Secrets of Pictures. Yeah. This is when we show you a picture and we believe that a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. Now, the first picture is that of actress Omoni Oboli shaking hand with President Goodluck Jonathan in Aso Rock. Yes, you know, the actress took her movie to Aso Rock for a private screening. Yes. You know what that means. President Jonathan got to see the movie and a lot more. I mean, 2 more moving pieces, Yeah. Just 2 more. Yeah. What's wrong with you people? When people complain about what the actress was wearing when she met the president, she said that nothing is wrong with my dressing to Aso Rock. Yes, apparently it worked. The president smiled again and again. Even in his dream, he was still smiling. Now, this actress, she, however, told Linda Ikeje that she returned to Lagos with the same small purse that she went to Abuja with.
Government money.
The same purse. And I wonder why. Huh? Anyway, she said, and she added, I am still hoping that they will call us to come and take something. Take something. Now, from where? And for what? To her credit, though, she fired back at people who are criticizing her. She said, and I quote, lots of people are very bitter. And when people are bitter, they try to look for a lot of negative things in every positive thing. Am I bitter? Do I look like I'm bitter? Of course not. I'm not. Our second picture is that of Nigeria's military chiefs making their way to their car in the rain. Now, these are military chiefs, chief of army staff, chief of naval staff, chief of air force, They had their ADCs holding the umbrella for them. I have no comment on the color of the umbrella chosen by the chief of army staff. Yeah. All I can say is that whenever he gets to San Francisco, they will throw a party for him. My only concern is that President Barack Obama, President George Bush, they all hold their own umbrellas when they are walking in the rain. In fact, Obama stands in the rain to make a speech. Small. Why are these young men who are commanding our fighting force, why can't they hold their own umbrella? Why is it beyond them? Hey. Now, no wonder their boys are afraid of fighting Boko Haram. If the generals won't let the rain touch their bodies, why will the foot soldiers allow bullets to touch their own?
Exactly.
Why? This is the question. Nonsense. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. I'm still consulting on my political future, says Speaker Tambuwa. You know him, the Speaker of the House of Rep. He says he's still consulting. And I'm like, keep consulting until nomination forms are all finished. I know. They are taking it everywhere. Everybody's taking it one form or the other, and you are consulting. Anyway, Nigerian military to court-martial over 100 soldiers for cowardice. Have you heard that before? Now, my question is this. What about the generals who are stealing the funds meant for equipment for these soldiers? They need to be court-martialed for confusing small stealing with corruption. I know. They're confusing these two. Federal government not withholding Shaw P funds, says Okonjo-Iweala, the Minister for Finance. Yeah, she said that, they were promising us a lot of things. Of course, they are not withholding the whole thing. Everywhere I go, I see these promised buses, the train, the roads, and even people are eating lobster on the street of Lagos. Things are good. They are not withholding the money. Nonsense. Chadian soldiers free Boko Haram captives. Did you hear that? This small Chad, their soldiers freed Boko Haram captives. So why can't we pay them, those Chadian soldiers, since they are willing to fight? Give them half of that $1 billion that we are looking for loan, and let them go to Sambisa Forest and fight for us.
Don't find them yet.
Yeah. Let our soldiers eat and drink pepper soup and do whatever they do. Cameroon orders security agents to hide intelligence from Nigeria. Now, who will blame them? Eh? We have porous borders, porous brain, porous secrets, porous... who blame them? Don't blame them. Jonathan's choice for head of service was indicted for corruption, declared unfit for public office. That's all you need to be in this government. He is in good company. Once you are declared unfit for public office, you are in good company.
Welcome.
Is that not how our friend went there? Nigeria sinks deeper into external debt.
Hey.
Now, this is the kind of news that Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, she fires reporters for writing something like this. I mean, I'm sorry for that reporter. She will just make a phone call and you're gone. Falana petitions UK Prime Minister over Gaza. Now, that is funny. I see that now that comedian Agu is running for governor. Falana is now auditioning for a comic role. That's the only way to explain it. He's writing the Prime Minister of Britain. You'll be like, who? Who is Falana? It's time for your emails. It's time for your email. Do we have emails today?
Every day, doctor.
Where are you not wearing your uniform?
Doctor, did you forget?
What?
150th episode.
When? Today?
Today.
Yeah. Oh,
today.
Nobody told me. I was busy dealing with this Ebola thing.
Have anybody in your family had Ebola?
No, but there are a lot of
So
friends.
how are you dealing with Ebola?
I'm looking for the cure. That's my job.
Sure.
That's
But doctor,
I didn't want to announce it. I'm working in my lab.
I'm sure.
So that's why you are not wearing your uniform. Eh?
Yeah, that's why. And by the way, why didn't you give nobody anything?
I did it. I forgot.
No prize winners. People on Facebook are asking, how come we're not getting anything for watching the show? You're so cheap.
No,
look at the dress I'm wearing.
No, this is. I thought this was what I bought for you for Christmas.
You? But doctor, please.
I forgot. Next week we are going to mark out 100. I've spent 3 years of my life doing this crap. 3 years.
So this is scrap to you. Me standing here every day.
No, I pay you very well. But
you pay me very well. I should just throw away this email.
No, please come back. Let's read the email. I'll double your pay. Next week.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll double your pay. Come back. 150. This is big. I didn't know.
I just hope I
All
get
right, let's read the emails. Next week we'll talk about this. Wow.
So our first email is from Daniel in Germany. He writes, "Hello, Dr. Damages, or whatever doctor you are. Whatever doctor. The requirement exercise video that you showed last week was not the Nigerian police or it's the Nigerian Navy. Please take note. Don't give us wrong prescription or love your show and keep it up."
Oh, thank you so much, Daniel, for the correction. We do make mistakes here. We are normal human beings. We are because you are, and you are because we are. Nobody can do it alone. Next.
Okay. Our second email is from Bethel Ike. He writes, "Dear Doctor, I am here to inform you that you and Tomato Jost have been summoned to the Supreme Court of Sambisa Forest, presided over by Justin Abubakar Shekau, for not reading my previous email."
I know the guy. I know. You refuse to read his email. Go ahead.
Anyway, secondly, doctor, I want to know why with all the equipment in your hospital, yet you can't give us Ebola cure. Are you sure you're a medical doctor or a native one? Or do you follow your ogas at the top to buy certificates? I'm sending you Malaysian airline to take you to Niger because you must lead by example by curing Ebola at home.
Listen, my friend.
Tomato Jost, it's been a while since I saw your Azu. I should have never read that part.
I know.
Continue, doctor.
I know he's not a serious guy. My friend, the way we practice medicine here, we specialize. I treat ear, nose, and throat. I don't treat anus and groin, and we specialize. But with professors like Maurice Wu advising President Goodluck Jonathan, the frontier of science is just opening up in Nigeria. So relax, don't worry, you are in good hands. Next.
Our third email is from Ibrahim Akim from Qatar again. "Dear doctor, why are you denying your profession? I think you showed us your certificate during the certificate scandal in Nigeria.
Yes.
And it shows on it that you have the Ebola-ology certificate. Please stop denying your area of specialization and come to the aid of Nigerians. Mind you, when you are leaving for Nigeria, I will be waiting for Tomato Juice here in Qatar for her vacation. You guys are really good. Keep it up.
Knew it. I knew it. Our elders said that long time ago. They said it before Ebola. They said before Ebola was invented. They said that a doctor that treats diarrhea, in what forest did he put his bottom? Have you ever asked that question? The doctor treats diarrhea. In what forest did he hide his own bottom?
I don't know.
So you want me to go and die so that you will inherit tomato juice? That's what it's all about.
I'm not a property.
So. This is all this effort to get me into Ebola treatment. It's because you guys want to inherit tomato juice. Come on, next.
Our fourth email is from Collinsville in Xinjiang, China.
Xinjiang. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one, I think he makes the fortune cookie.
Here's what he had to say.
Okay.
He said, "Hello, I am an ardent viewer of your program. Personally, I think you are doing a great job." See? You just made fun of him.
No,
right?
he understands. He's my man.
He said he thinks you're doing a great job out there trying to let us know about what is happening in our beloved continent. I have the following questions. Africa has a lot of churches. People go to church almost every day. People pray all the time. Africa also is the richest continent in terms of natural resources. Now, why is it that most negative things are linked to Africa? Africa is the victim of HIV/AIDS, Ebola, poverty, corruption, wars, terrorism, etc. At times, I look to the east, the west, the north, the south, and I shout, "God of justice, where are you?" That is not funny.
Man, I hear you, my man Collins.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at #1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.